Hi everyone. So I just wanted to quickly show you some of the things that you can use that's helpful, like how to balance a chemical equation and on wikihow. And they're actually doing it pretty good. It essentially breaks it down to every piece. You have a chemical equation here, and it just tells you write down how many of each the atoms you have on each side. And so you're going to see a small number at the bottom here. That is going to tell you how many carbon atoms you have in this molecule. If there's a plus sign, that means that we are two different types of molecules here. So all of these here, they are together. So there's 3 carbon and 8 hydrogen together forming one molecule. So make sure to balance it. We want the same amount of each atom on both left and right side. So let's just write down, we have 3 carbon on this side and 1 carbon on that side. And essentially, you just have to try back and forth to see how you're going to balance this by just putting numbers in front of the molecules itself. Because if I need 3 more carbon over here, because I only have 1 carbon, but I have 3 carbon here, I can put a number 3 here, and that's going to increase my number of carbon with 3. 3 times 1 is 3. But it is also going to increase the number of oxygen, which is going to be 3 times 2. So by trial and error, you just have to figure this equation out a little bit. You're going to end up with, here you can see, trying by multiplying with 3. You can see that will adjust the number of both carbon and oxygen. And then you're going to have to readjust some other molecules as well, most likely, because it's going to adjust the oxygen here, which then is going to make these, where that was 2 oxygen and 2 oxygen here, they're not equal anymore. So you need to do the same thing on the other side to weigh up for that difference again. So it's a back and forth a little bit. So since I added 3 here, I have 3 times 2, so now I have 6 carbon atoms there. But I have, no, sorry, 6 oxygen atoms there, but I also have 4 additional oxygen because I have 1 oxygen per water molecule, and I have 4 water molecules here. So it ends up to be 10. So to make up for that, I can multiply the oxygen molecule here, which consists of 2 oxygen, with 5, and end up with 10 on this side again. So it's just essentially balancing back and forth so that we have enough molecules on each side to make sure that the atoms will balance out. So we have 3 carbon here and 3 carbon there. And I have 8 hydrogen here and 8 hydrogen there, and 10 oxygen here and 10 oxygen there. So now I'm all happy, because when something is reacting with something else, you cannot create and you cannot lose any elements or any atoms. So they have to be balanced. So for this reaction to be able to happen, I need to have 1 of this carbon atom here and 5 oxygen molecules, and I'm going to produce 4 water molecules and 3 carbon dioxide molecules. So this is a combustion reaction. And completing it, you're going to see a formula like this.